my fellow crafters, and welcome back to my channel. My name is David, and today I'm going to be making a card for you. Taking a little break from my art journal because I have the new collection from Annette Green in. It's called the Everyday Elements collection. I forgot how the release is. Everything Blooming or something? Everyday Blooming? I don't know. Anyway, I like the name of the collection, Everyday Elements, because you can actually use it for anything. Art journaling, planners, and cards. And I still love making cards, so that's what I'm going to do today. So let's switch cameras and have a look at what we're doing today. I'm going to be playing with these guys. These are the zig markers, and I'm going to be playing with those. We're going to be stamping with those actually, which is new to me. So we're going to, well, I tested it out whether it would work, but it works. I just did one stamp and that was it. I'm going to use a sentiment from this, happy birthday. Do that. Maybe we'll even do two cards because there's two things I want to try. I'm going to be using these two stamp sets. It is, let me get them out, the CS298 Bloom and CS299 Happy. So I'm going to use these elements that are in there. So let me get them out. Now, why am I using these elements? Because simply they are nice and solid. And I like, for this card that I'm making, I'm gonna like the solids. So for now, I'm gonna use those. Right, so I've got my, there was something on there. I've got my card panel ready, my black matte layer, and my card base. So it's going to be quite a big card, 13 by 18 I think this is, sort of. So let's get started. I don't need my magnet. I do need the stamps, so let's take those. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to position my card. I've got a sticky mat here in the middle, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to position this in a corner so that I can remember where I put it, and it's straight and it just sticks on to my mat. Give that a good rub down, and then I'm going to position my stamps where I want them. Now I'm going to stamp several times because I'm going to fill up this whole thing with the different stamps, and I want them to point sort of towards the center, if that makes sense. So they're going to come in from the corner, so they're hanging slightly off, and point towards the center of the cards, like so. And then I'm going to pick them up. Then what I'm going to do, let's put my magnet somewhere safe. Well, let's put it here so I don't lose it. That would not be the first time. I'm going to come in with my lighter zig marker, and I'm going to start here at the top, and I'm just going to scribble onto my stamp. Nothing fancy. And it's going to give sort of a watercolory effect, I hope. Because when I tested it, I did it differently. I just wanted to see whether I could use it on a stamp. But I've got this idea in my head now that I want to try. Then I'm coming in with the middle color green, and I'm just going to blend them a bit over here, where they overlap, and then color the rest of the leaves with that. Like so. So nothing technical, difficult. You can do this with any water marker you've got. So these are the zig markers. You can do this with the Tombow markers. You can do it with Caron markers. I'm pretty sure any water activated marker can do this. Then I'm coming in with the darkest one, the darkest color, and do that on the rest of the stamps. There we go. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to give this a spritz with water, just coming high up. 2 spritzes. That's it. I'm going to let it sink, let the water come down, and then I'm going to stamp this. And I'm just going to press this down and leave it on there a bit. Give it some time to sink into the card. This is watercolor cardstock, quite a thin one, 200 grams, but I do want it to give it some time to sink into that. And then we'll see whether this worked. Shall we? Here we go. Ooh, I love this. And we're going to do it again. So I'm going to start with my darkest color here at the bottom. Give it a spritz. And do the same again. Press it down. Look at that. Look at that blend. Love this. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to clean off my stamps and put them into the next position. Now they're staining slightly from the green. These are highly pigmented, so that's probably why. And I'm going to just position my stamps in different ways, just to achieve the same effect. I'll probably have to do this like 3 times to get the card completely full as I want it. Let's do it like this. Yep. And I'm going to repeat that. So just scribble on the light color first, or the dark, whatever you wish. You do you. There we go. Give that a spritz with water again. And place that onto the card. And press that down. I'm just going to use my cloth to give that a nice wipe onto the card. Beautiful. Okay. You see that? It's a nice blend from light to dark. Just clean these off again. And then I'm going to see where I'm going to place my stamps next. So, yep, that works. And then this one is going to go right here. So you see what I'm doing, right? I'm just rotating everything. And do the same thing again. Just scribble it on. Beautiful. Beautiful. Look at that. This is my card panel, nearly done though. Just let me clean off my mat and my stamps, and then I'll be back. Okay, done. But I'm not done yet, because what I want to do is I'm going to just take out a piece of release sheet. I'm going to take out my splatter brush, and I've got my Foundry wax here. Now, if you know me, you know I can't. Foundry wax and me are not friends. It is what it is, right? But someone told me it's perfect to splatter with. We're going to find that out. So I'm going to put down some Foundry wax. And then Petra told me to get some alcohol. Spritz that with alcohol. A little spritz. Mix that up. Pick it up with your splatter brush. And splatter. And I want a good amount of splatter on there. There we go. This works. So far, so good. Can I get this to work? Because now we've got nice splatter, but it's not shiny at all. So, heat tool to the rescue. Now this actually works. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, you see? Okay. Foundry wax has found a new purpose in my craft room. Because this I like. Yes, this worked like a charm. You see the shine on that? It's beautiful. It's, yeah, good. Right, let's put this onto there. Now, let me pick this up because I need to position this correctly. Needs to be straight enough, right? There we go, that's that. This is gonna go on here. Beautiful. And then I've cut out the happy birthday, this one, glued that together. I cut the matte layer out of the black, the top layer out of the white cardstock, and used the same colors to color that happy birthday. So I think that makes sense, right? You don't have to see that. So I did that off camera. So quite a simple, but I think effective card. Now, I need to get this on here straight. So let me get my card straight here and put this liner on a ruler, sorry, not liner, ruler on there. So I can put this a bit lower. There. Happy. Happy birthday. And there we go, that's the first card done. I love this. Simple, clean. Well, not clean, but yeah, you know what I mean, right? Shall we do another one? Why not? Why not? Okay, what I've got is a card panel, black layer, and my card base. So let's get my stamps out. This time I'm going to do it slightly different because, well, I don't want to make two of the same cards. So I'm going to put these on here like so. Just going to make sort of a bush down there. Like that. And let me see. I've got these inks. These are from Hero Arts. I think. I haven't used them in a long time. And I just want to use some different colors for this. So I'm going to start with the lemon at the top. So this is another way of doing it. Just using your ink cubes, ink it up. Then I'm going to come to the darker yellow. And I'm going to overlap the two, because that will give me a blend. And come in with the orange soda, the last. There's no brand on here, but I'm pretty sure it was Hero Arts. But it's weird, isn't it, that you don't put on a brand on your ink cubes? Okay. I don't know. Spritz that with water and stamp it down. Another fun way of doing it, look. Okay, I'll do that again. So I'll come in with the darkest one at the bottom. Now these are dye inks, so every time I stamp it will become more intense, as you can see. You see? In the stamp sets, there are some more bits and bobs, so let me have a look. I think what I'm going to do, let me have a look at those. I think what I'm going to do is this around the top. Like that. But then the other way around, David, like that. I'm gonna and do the same. So orange in the middle, darker orange here, I don't mind if it's at the top or at the bottom, as long as I keep the same order when I re-ink, and the lightest one on this side. Spritz and stamp. Very cool. Let's repeat that. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to stamp out this word, the word precious one. But before I'll stamp it, I will die cut my sentiment strips out, because I'm not sure where to position them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this strip and I'm just going to use my ink pads direct to paper to create sort of a rainbow thingy to die cut my words from. Now before I do anything, I want to splatter this one as well. So I'm going to take another color, statue. Now I've got the hang of it, I want to use it. Just put a bit there. Give it a little spritz of alcohol. Blend it together. And spritz it. Oh yes. That's a good amount of splatter. You see? Love that shine. Perfect. Now let me get my stamping platform out again. Now I'm just going to place that down here in the corner and have a look. Now these are very easy to line up. I start with the B, and from that I will just put that, lay it flat down onto my shadow layer, and then just give it a bit of a wiggle. That's why I'm using glue. That gives me some wiggle time. And there we go. Now I've got the tittle of this one. I've lost the green one, but this one I've got. So very tiny dot of glue there. And put it on. There we go. So I've got my happy birthday ready to go now. So let's position that on here. I want that to be like so, happy birthday, and then I want the words precious one stamped underneath, so approximately here. Yeah, that's what I like. So pick that up, double check it's straight. It's straight. I can see that with the lines on the Misty. That always helps, eh? Ink it up using my black VersaFine Clair, making sure my card is in the corner, and stamp. Beautiful, but I will give it one more go. Perfect. Okay, now next step is to put this on. Happy birthday, precious one. I love it. Just put on some glue. Get my ruler out again. Line it up where I want it. There we go. Happy. And birthday is going to go next to that. Okay, so that's on there. So let's put this card together. I'm going to use some glue this time to give me some wiggle time, because I just like that. Sorry, I can't help myself, but I really like having some wiggle time when I put it onto the black matte layer. Because I can't stick straight. Has to come down a tiny bit. There we go. And then this one will go onto my base card. And here is that finished card project. Love it. So we made 2 quick and easy cards with this beautiful new collection by Elizabet Craft Designs. It's called Everyday Elements by Annette Green, and this is beautiful. I love it. I love how these turned out. Which one is your favorite? First of all, which card is your favorite? Number 1 or number 2? And which technique do you like best? The one with the SIG markers or the one with the ink cubes? Let me know in the comments. I'm really curious. So these are the final results. Thank you for watching, guys. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't done so yet, oops, consider to subscribe to my channel, because that would really make my day. That was it for today. Thank you for watching this one, and I'd love to see you for the next one. Thank you very much. Bye.